right back with more. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burt, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And how about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. You look at Maledon, he's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And he doesn't have far to go to break into that top 10, but it's probably unrealistic to think he'll be a factor in the race for the Rookie of the Year.
I agree. Too much of the season has already passed, and too many terrific players are in front of him. But I think he's got a lot to build on in the second half of the season.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, good evening. Karl Anthony Towns is certainly the franchise player now for the Timberwolves. Cat said, "You lead by action and you lead by words. I'm more of the action guy. When things get tough, I've got to be the guy that leads the charge." Kevin, he knows his role and he knows his place atop the Wolves franchise.
Knows it very well, D.A. Thank you so much. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Robinson, Mike Muscala out there with Favors. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Baisley in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Taurean Prince is out there with Edwards. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's Russell in at the shooting guard position. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Russell with the bucket.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact.
Beverley against Robinson. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Russell. 20 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Robinson against Beverley. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Russell.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Passes to Muscala. Off target with his 3. Robinson against Beverly. And stolen by Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. And it's Towns missing. Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Baisley passes to Robinson. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to Houston.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They sleptwalked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Favors with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it goes down 2 points. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Here is Robinson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beverly against Robinson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Here's Baisley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now Prince. And it's blocked.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Beverly with the ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game, and that one is good.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Outside Robinson. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Beverly finds Towns. Now here's Edwards. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so Beverly will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Patrick Beverly has turned himself into a reliable 3-point shooter. Nice delivery.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Beverly dishes to Russell. He kicks to Prince. Pass to Beverly. Here's Edwards. It's tipped, and the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Davis is checked in for Prince. Malik Beasley comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Derek Favors. And Doris Malik Beasley, no stranger to the entertainment business. His parents and his grandfather are all accomplished actors.
Yes, but his father also played basketball professionally. Malik with so much talent. Now he's looking for his role to grow, and he's got the kind of heart and toughness to go make it happen.
That's good from Beasley. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Now here's Beasley after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Towns. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Towns with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Beasley. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Jake Layman comes in for Towns. And Okogie subbed in for Edwards. So it's the Thunder now. Davis with the double team. And there's the pass to Pokusevski. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And here is Maladon. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Meladon. Got a piece of it from the low block. And it's in off the backboard.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Lehman. To the middle. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Beasley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to McLaughlin. Outside, Davis. And Lehman now top of the key. Just 4 to shoot. Excellent D there from Williams.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Okogie. Tries a 3. No good. Shot missing. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Williams. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul. Luke passes to Williams. Here's Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Pakusevsky. Rebound, Minnesota.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Now the pass to Lehman. Here's Okogie. No points in the game yet for him. Out of hand on it, but they recover it. And here is Meladon. Inside, cuts off the pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And that one is good by Beasley.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dort. 11 points last game. Pass to Pakusevsky. And here is Meladon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Easily in the post. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Meladon. He's tightly guarded. Pakusevsky can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Meladon. No good from 11 feet. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And speaking with Karl Anthony Towns earlier, he was asked about how the team approaches defensive adjustments.
For us defensively, we stay very disciplined to what we say we want to do. Don't change, never waver from what our game plan is. We should be fine.
So they want to devise, Greg, a strategy, come in and impose their will.
And that's what they want to do, but the reality is the best teams in the league know how to adapt.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Layman is out there with Davis. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Free throw good, Davis. Thunder trailing by 8. Passes it to Muscala. A 3 ball. The shot by Beasley, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Maladon passes to Muscala. Here's Beasley. Pass to Robinson. Here's Beasley. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. It's stolen by Davis. One-on-one fast break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Thunder trailing by 12. Maladon passes to Muscala. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Beasley. He's guarded by Davis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. Third is D'Angelo Russell.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Maladon, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Minnesota making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Davis, and it's Edwards in for Josh Okogie. Derek Favors checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Robinson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw, good for Maladon. Timberwolves leading by 11. The pass to Beverly. Now Prince. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Muscala. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the right side. Here's Baisley. No good on the triple. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
And Towns gets it to go.
Well, takes contact, keeps his balance. Nice finish by Towns.
And here is Maladon. He's got 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 10-footer. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, his value to this team on both ends. Not many guys can defend the perimeter and the rim the way Towns can.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. There's the steal. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and one, a triangle and two, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games. And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Here's Maladon. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Down low, Russell. Thunder with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Here's Russell. Derek Favors making his last shot. Russell inside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Muscala, the pass to Dort. Here's Baisley. Edwards defending. Passes it to Muscala from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Minnesota, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the first one drops. Beasley's checked in for Minnesota. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Patrick Beverly. So he gets them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Now, here is Russell. 10 points for him. Pass to McLaughlin. Now Towns. He's covered by Favors. Towns, the pass to McLaughlin. 4 on the clock. Beasley for 3. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 15 to the paint. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Layman, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. On defense, Oklahoma City. Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 13. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. To the inside. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Here's Mikhailuk. 9 points last game. Favors trying to break free. The pass to Mikhailuk. Rebound, Minnesota. An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Edwards. Here's McLaughlin. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Favors got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Beasley outside. Passes it to Towns. Back to Beasley. Here's Layman. Buries the long-range jumper. Layman's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Layman. 5 points in the game. Here's Towns. The Thunder pull it in. Favors got 9 rebounds now tonight. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Some changes for Minnesota. Davis comes in for Edwards. And Okogie subbed in for Beasley. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
But I think for Derek Favors, it's a matter of continuing to improve your game, especially on the defensive end of the floor.
And Towns throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Thunder trailing by 12. Now Robinson. Outside Favors. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
A minute 50 left in the first half.
And Doris, no doubt that Karl Anthony Towns has taken a much bigger leadership role on this Minnesota team.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. Once the departure of Jimmy Butler was secured, then the leadership role squarely falls on the shoulders of Karl Anthony Towns. Now, his style is totally different. He wants to be a bit more encouraging, but there's no question. He's the best player. He's got to lead the charge.
And the first one at the line is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Robinson hits them both. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. And the pass to Towns. Over Favors. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Thunder have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's McLaughlin. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks to Davis. Inside and stolen by Favors. And now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Outside, Towns. Davis up top. Back to Towns. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
56 seconds left in the first half. Robinson kicks to Favors. Beasley against Gilgeous-Alexander. With the teardrop, Towns with the defensive effort.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Beasley's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Here's McLaughlin. From down in the low post, it goes. McLaughlin's got 4 points this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 22. It's good.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
That will count. That shot off. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. Let's see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Ed Davis putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Well, their offense is depending on getting points in the paint, and they're getting those points. They're creating mismatches and being very aggressive when they get the one they want.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Minnesota has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. So for Oklahoma City right now, Robinson is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Favors, then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Baisley in at the small forward spot. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Thunder trailing by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors inside, defended by Towns. And the rejection by Towns. And the layup is good. Beverly's got 5 now.
Well, this guy is a fighter. Patrick Beverly will not back down from contact.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Outside, Russell. It's Prince on the wing. 5 to shoot. Outside, Towns. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 10.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Thunder trailing by 15. Outside, Robinson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. 3rd is Karl Anthony Towns.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
The first free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13-point lead. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Minnesota leading by 13. Beverly, the pass to Russell. Back to Beverly. Rebound by Muscala.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Robinson finds Favors. Here's Baisley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Favors can't get it to go for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Thunder trailing by 15. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Robinson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Favors. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Russell. He's got 10. Towns is doubled. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Back to Russell. Doesn't go for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Baisley. And it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves leading by 13. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 3rd in rebounding, 9th in steals, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want to corral it. Thunder trailing by 15. Now here's Melodon. Stolen by Beverly. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, leaving no doubt on that one, the explosiveness of Cat.
And here is Melodon. He has 5. Passes it to Baisley. Over to the wing. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Find the lane. One shot.
What you have to love about Patrick Beverly is the long road to the NBA and his commitment to getting there. Think about this, guys. 3 different European leagues before he signs with the Rockets. I don't know how you can't appreciate that kind of work ethic.
Now, here's Melodon. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Shot clock at 5 to stop the run. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Russell inside, and here's Prince outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Taking a look at Minnesota, this hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder, down 4 spots from them.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Bazley. Launches a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bazley's got 5.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
For Minnesota, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Make no mistake, Karl Anthony Towns has all the skills necessary to be amongst the best players in the league. What a problem he poses for defenses, guys.
Minnesota making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Melodon. He's got 5. The pass to Mikhailuk. No good on the 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one drops. Some changes for Minnesota. Ed Davis is checked in for Edwards. And it's Beasley in for Prince. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Muscala. Good on both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now Russell. He's got 10. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I mean, guys, how good is the form and the release? Karl Anthony Towns capable in the mid-range as well.
No one covering. So it's the Timberwolves now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Russell with it. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Pass to Beasley. And it's Melodon with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 20. Shoots from the elbow. They get it back. Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
You know, and even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
And both free throws good for Williams. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's an 18-point game. To the wing right side. Davis, the pass to Beasley. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Williams with a clean look. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Minnesota leading by 17. Beasley, the pass to Russell. The fadeaway. Basket counts. Russell's got 12 points in the game.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Here's Williams, and the rejection by Towns. Here's Okogie. 6 points for him. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Pokusevski, and he gets the bucket. Pokusevski's got 4 points this quarter. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, here is Russell. He's got 12. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder trailing by 17. And here is Maledon. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timberwolves leading by 15. Russell feeling it out a bit. Towns is doubled. Swiped it away. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Williams. Passes it to Maledon. Knocked loose. Here's Okogie. And it's Melodon with the rebound. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Russell finds Towns. And it's Beasley in the corner. And the dunk by Towns.
And guys, when everything is working for Karl Anthony Towns, he can put up absolutely staggering numbers. What a performance here.
Here's Melodon. He's got 7. Pass to Pokusevski. Baseline try, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Pokusevski's got 9.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Derek Favors checked in for Oklahoma City. Robinson comes in for Melodon. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. The pass to Okogie. Back to Russell. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pokusevski, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Now Russell, 12 points for him. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Second chance shot in deep. Davis drops it in. 16 points for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Passes to Pokusevski. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Williams. 1:14 left to play in the 3rd. Outside Russell. Over Robinson. Russell, no luck.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
From the stripe. Dort misses.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Russell against Robinson. Here's Pokusevski. He's got 14. Here's Favors. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 12. Stolen by Robinson. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Beasley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Beasley's got 6.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Malik Beasley out there at Patrick Beverly. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Davis. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Robinson passes to Favors. Over Prince. Favors can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 14. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Beasley with the steal. To the middle. And Edwards with the stuff.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. The Thunder shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And Muscala kicks to Robinson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Beasley. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Beverly, the pass to Davis. Beasley left side. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 14. Beasley, good.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Beasley. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Beasley. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one's good by Favors.
Very difficult to match up with Favors. I love how under control, under duress he was right there.
Beverly against Robinson. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. And stolen by Favors. Muscala with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander against Prince. The lead now cut to single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Minnesota calls timeout.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Ryan Saunders said to the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Beasley kicks to Towns. The pass to Prince. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Favors. Robinson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Took him no time at all on that one. Now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
They grabbed their own miss. Beasley, good.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Robinson against Beverly to the inside. And that's Prince, that time on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 4 assists in the game. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 17-4 run. Pass to Beasley. Robinson for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Thunder trailing by 5. Pass to Beasley. Gilgeous-Alexander against Beasley. And the rejection by Towns. And Beasley, here we go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Beasley. Thunder trailing by 7. Robinson passes to Favors. Yes, and the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I'll tell you, solid concentration from the big man. Derek Favors fights through the contact thanks to all of that strength in his upper body.
On the free throw, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside Robinson. Favors in the post. Towns on him, and he makes good on the layup. Favors got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, Favors has been efficient in the paint throughout his career. This guy is so crafty at getting excellent position.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Robinson passes to Beasley. Robinson against Prince. 18 feet out. And Favors kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. 5 to shoot. Beasley passes to Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5. And Edwards with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Beverly against Robinson. Here's Baisley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 5th foul.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more, and he's done.
Russell, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. Beverly against Robinson. Right side favors. Plenty of space. That one, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Muscala. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Minnesota in the lead. Inside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Beverly against Robinson. And favors kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Feeds it to Muscala. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Muscala's got his first points of the game. Beverly with the ball. Pass to Towns. It's up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 23 points.
How about spacing the floor to perfection? Karl Anthony Towns showing why you must guard him out there.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Minnesota on D, 10-point lead. Baisley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Muscala kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Prince, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Prince. Thunder trailing by 12. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the left side wing. They get it back. Favors. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Edwards. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And that one misses. Timberwolves leading by 10. And here's Beverly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Patrick Beverley on the inside. Okay, we see you.
Oklahoma City has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And he makes the first. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And there's the pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Towns trying to get open. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Outside, Russell. Pass to Prince. And Robinson comes to help. Towns kicks to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Beverley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Patrick Beverley is the kind of competitor every team wants. Gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Beverley. And so he hits both. Thunder trailing by 12. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Towns down low. He's covered by Favors. And it's Beverley missing. Oklahoma City working against the clock now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the lead is down inside single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Beverley, the pass to Prince. Back to Beverley. There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, Patrick Beverley making it easy for his teammate to score.
Thunder trailing by 10. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Okogie. To the inside. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Karl Anthony Towns takes the hit, gets the whistle.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. In Towns drops them both. There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns with the steal. Everly with the ball. Dishes it to Russell. Second shot opportunity. Back to Beverly. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
He was all alone on that one.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Outside Russell. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.